Welcome to the Part 1, Lecture 2 of this topic. Let's dive straight into today's lecture. We would be looking at credit analysis and how important it is in microfinancing. Credit analysis is the method in which MFBs calculates their prospective client's business creditworthiness and the ability of the customer to honor her financial obligations. When conducting credit analysis, it is important to analyze certain conditions that may determine the future of a loan with present or prospective clients. The analysis to look out for should include these 5 basic themes. 1. Capacity to pay. This bothers on the customer's ability to meet up with repayments as at when due. The issue that arises for capacity is the problem of not wanting to pay, and not the substance to pay from, even when he has stock in his business. Understanding client's capacity to pay will focus on the position of his profit and loss statement, availability and tangibility of stock and assets, business/household priorities, seasonality of income, diversion of funds for other business prospect. 2. Willingness to pay, the will to meet up with payment obligations even when the client has inadequate means to do so. Character can cloud a customer's decision to pay her loan obligation promptly. Factors that influence customer characters include difficulty in understanding client interior motives, recent family situation affecting the business, retaliatory reasons. 3. Investment plan. Investment plan should contain detailed explanation of proposed business undertakings. For microfinancing, investment should focus on the client's business and not ideas. MFBs should understand the clients as well as the business. Reason to grant loan for investment purpose should be tailored towards understanding purpose of the loan, i.e., purchase of asset, working capital, etc., expected income at the end of the project lifetime, cost benefit to both the client and the MFB. 4. Collateral. Focus on what can be used to recoup a bad loan should in case something goes wrong. Security for loan comes in various forms and should be well perfected before loan disbursement. Putting adequate measure to recover loan given out will involve having access to tangible materials owned by the client, accepting credible guarantors and exerting pressure for repayment, conducting appropriate perfection on accepted collateral. 5. Risks analysis. Every loan has a potential risk attached to it no matter how good the loan proposal looks. The best approach is to look for how best to mitigate such risk in event they occur. This also depends on your risk appetite based on the strength of your MFB. Risk events to watch out for include, identify the type of risk that can be managed so as not to severely affect the business. Measuring the level of risk appetite that both the client and the MFB can contain during decision making, prescribing risk mitigation measures and make sure it is being implemented by all parties. We have come to the end of Lecture 2, see you in Lesson 3.